Hello students, today we will solve problem set 2. Question number 2. Solve the following examples. Find the height of an equilateral triangle having side 2a. Here we have given equilateral triangle. Let triangle ABC be an equilateral triangle with side 2a. You asked to find height of an equilateral triangle. So I have drawn segment AD which is perpendicular to side BC. Altitude drawn on the base is called height of the triangle. Triangle is equilateral triangle, therefore angle B is 60 degree. So in triangle ABC, angle B is 60 degree. Now we'll consider triangle ADB. In triangle ADB, angle ABD plus angle BAD plus angle ADB is equal to 180 degree. That is, the sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Substituting the value, ABD is 60 degree, angle BAD I have to find out, angle ADB is equal to 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. So after calculation, I will get angle BAD is 30 degree. So in triangle ADB, the measures of angles are 30, 60, 90. Therefore, triangle ADB is 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So using 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem, AD is side opposite to 60 degree. And we know that side opposite to 60 degree is root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse. Therefore, AD is equal to root 3 upon 2 into 2A. So 2 will get cancelled and I will get AD is equal to root 3 into A. And therefore, the height of an equilateral triangle is root 3 into A units. Question number 2. Do sides 7 cm, 24 cm, 25 cm form a right angle triangle? Give reason. Here, length of all sides of a triangle are given. The largest side is 25 cm. So first I will find 25 square is equal to 625. 7 square plus 24 square, 49 plus 576. Again it is 625. So 7 square plus 24 square is equal to 25 square. It means square of the largest side is equal to the sum of squares of remaining two sides. And therefore, by converse of Pythagoras theorem, 7 cm, 24 cm, 25 cm form a right angle triangle. Question number 3. Find the length of a diagonal of a rectangle having sides 11 cm and 60 cm. Here, let quadrilateral ABCD be a rectangle with side AB is equal to 11 cm, BC is equal to 60 cm. I have to find length of its diagonal AC. We know that all angles of a rectangle are a right angle. So, in this quadrilateral ABCD, which is a rectangle, I am getting angle B is equal to 90 degree. So I will consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle ABC is 90 degree. Angle of a rectangle by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substituting the values, AC square is equal to 11 square plus 60 square. So AC square is equal to 121 plus 3600. So AC square is equal to 3721. So taking square root on both sides, I will get AC is equal to 61 cm. And therefore, the length of diagonal of a rectangle is 61 cm. So question number 4. Find the length of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle if the remaining sides are 9 cm and 12 centimeter. Here, I will consider triangle ABC be a given right angle triangle where angle B is 90 degree, AB is equal to 9 centimeter, BC is equal to 12 centimeter. I have to find out length of hypotenuse AC. Since triangle ABC is right angle triangle, lengths of two sides of right angle triangle are given. So to find third unknown side, I will use Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? In right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of remaining two sides. So in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. By Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substitute the values. AC square is equal to 9 square plus 12 square. So AC square is equal to 81 plus 144. AC square is equal to 225. Taking square root, AC is equal to 15 centimeter. The final answer is the length of hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 15 centimeter. Sub question number 5. A side of an isosceles right angle triangle is X. Find its hypotenuse. Here triangle is right angle triangle. It is an isosceles right angle triangle. So let triangle ABC be given isosceles right angle triangle. What do you mean by isosceles triangle? Two sides are congruent, and definitely AB and BC, which are sides forming right angle, will be congruent. So AB is equal to BC is equal to X. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. This is given to us. So we'll consider triangle ABC. Angle B is 90 degree. By Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square we don't know, we have to find out that. AB and BC are congruent sides with length X. So AC square is equal to X square plus X square, and therefore AC square is equal to 2X square. Taking square root, AC is equal to root 2X, and therefore final answer, length of hypotenuse AC is root 2 into X units. Sub question number 6. In triangle PQR, PQ is root 8, QR is equal to root 5, PR is equal to root 3. Is triangle PQR a right angle triangle? If yes, which angle is of 90 degree? Here, length of all three sides are given, and you have to justify whether triangle is right angle triangle or not. So we'll use converse of Pythagoras theorem. First we'll find out which one is the largest side. Definitely PQ, which is root 8, is the largest side. So we'll find out square of largest side, that is PQ square, is equal to root 8 square, that is 8. Sum of squares of remaining two sides, that is QR square plus PR square, that is root 5 square plus root 3 square, that is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So we are getting QR square plus PR square is equal to PQ square, that is square of largest side is equal to the sum of squares of remaining two sides, and therefore by converse of Pythagoras theorem, triangle PQR is right angle triangle. Here PQ is the largest side, which is hypotenuse, and therefore angle opposite to PQ, that is angle PRQ, is 90 degree. Now question number 3. In triangle RST, angle S is 90 degree, angle T is 30 degree. One of its side RT is equal to 12 centimeter. You have to find out RS and ST. So here right angle triangle is given. One of its acute angle is 30 degree, hypotenuse is 12. So we have to find out RS and ST. So whenever right angle triangle, one of the angle is 30, definitely remaining one is 60 degree. So first we'll prove this triangle RST is 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. See, how will I prove this? In triangle RST, we know that angle RST plus angle SRT plus angle RTS is equal to 180 degree. Reason, sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Substituting the values, 90 plus angle RST plus 30 is equal to 180 degree. So angle SRT plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle SRT is equal to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. And therefore triangle SRT is 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So by 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem, RS is half of RT, because RS is side opposite to 30 degree, and we know that side opposite to 30 is half of the hypotenuse. RS is half of 12. RS is equal to 6 centimeter. Now ST is equal to root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse. Side opposite to 60 is root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse. Therefore ST is equal to root 3 upon 2 into RT. Therefore ST is equal to root 3 upon 2 into 12. Therefore ST is equal to 6 root 3 centimeter. Question number 4. Find the diagonal of a rectangle whose length is 16 centimeter and area is 192 square centimeter. So let quadrilateral ABCD be a given rectangle. Length BC is equal to 16 centimeter. Area quadrilateral ABCD is 192 square centimeter. I have to find out diagonal. So to know the diagonal, I should know length and breadth. If I know length and breadth, I will find out diagonal using Pythagoras theorem. So first I will find out breadth. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of a rectangle is equal to AB into BC. So area of a rectangle is 192, that is equal to AB into 16. AB is equal to 192 upon 16. By calculation, I will get AB is equal to 12 centimeter. That is the breadth of a rectangle, that is AB, is equal to 12 centimeter. Now I know AB 12 centimeter, BC 16 centimeter. So I will find out AC using Pythagoras theorem. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, which is angle of a rectangle. By Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substituting the values, AC square is equal to 12 square plus 16 square. AC square is equal to 144 plus 256. So AC square is equal to 400. Taking square root on both sides, AC is equal to 20 centimeter, and therefore the diagonal of a rectangle is 20 centimeter. Question number 5. Find the length of the side and perimeter of an equilateral triangle whose height is root 3 centimeter. Suppose triangle ABC be a given equilateral triangle. Segment AD is perpendicular to side BC, which is a height, and AD is equal to root 3 centimeter we have given. Since a triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, so definitely all angles are 60 degree, therefore angle B is 60 degree. So here in triangle ADB, what I will get? Angle ADB plus angle ABD plus angle BAD is equal to 180. Reason, the sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Substituting the values, 90 degree plus 60 degree plus angle BAD is equal to 180 degree. So angle BAD is equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree, which is 30 degree. So what I will get? Triangle ADB is 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle. So students, whenever you will get equilateral triangle and altitude is drawn, remember that we will use 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem. Now, triangle ADB is 30, 60, 90. So by 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem, AD, which is side opposite to 60 degree, is root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse. AD is given, substituting the value, root 3 is equal to root 3 upon 2 into hypotenuse is AB. So AB is equal to 2 into root 3 upon root 3. Root 3 will get cancelled. Will get AB is equal to 2 centimeter. Now to find out perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but sum of all sides. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 3 into side, 3 into AB, that is 3 into 2. Therefore, perimeter of this triangle ABC is 6 centimeter. Question number 6. In triangle ABC, segment AP is a median. If BC is equal to 18, AB square plus AC square is equal to 260, find AP. Here triangle ABC is given, in which AP is a median. Whenever we have given median, 3 sides and medians, out of these 4 sides, if lengths of 3 are given, we'll use Apollonius theorem. So first we'll find out BP. Since P is a midpoint of BC, BP is equal to half of BC. BP is equal to half of 18. So BP is equal to 9 units. Now in triangle ABC, look at the triangle. Segment AP is a median. So by Apollonius theorem, AB square plus AC square is equal to 2AP square plus 2 BP square. AB square plus AC square is 260 is equal to 2AP square plus 2 into value of BP is 9. So 2 into 9 square. So therefore 260 is equal to 2AP square plus 162. So therefore 2AP square is equal to 260 minus 162. Therefore 2AP square is equal to 98. So AP square is equal to 98 upon 2. AP square is equal to 49. So AP is equal to 7 by taking square root on both sides. So the final answer is median AP is equal to 7 units. Question number 7. Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Point P is on base BC such that PC is equal to 1/3 of BC. If AB is equal to 6 centimeter, find AP. Here triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. AM is perpendicular, that is altitude drawn on the base BC. So AB is equal to BC is equal to AC, that is 6 centimeter, sides of equilateral triangle. Angle C is 60 degree, angle of an equilateral triangle. So we will use 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem. Now I am going to consider triangle AMC. Look at the figure. In triangle AMC, angle AMC plus angle ACM plus angle MAC is 180 degree. That is sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. 90 plus 60 plus angle MAC is equal to 180 degree. So after simplification, I will get angle MAC is equal to 30 degree. So in triangle AMC, angles are 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Therefore, triangle AMC is 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So using 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem, AM is equal to root 3 upon 2 into AC. Therefore, AM is equal to root 3 upon 2 into 6, and therefore AM is equal to 3 root 3 centimeter. Now I will find out MC. MC is equal to half of BC, that is side opposite to 30. MC is equal to half of 6. MC is equal to 3 centimeter. Now we have PC. PC is equal to 1/3 of BC. This is given. Therefore PC is equal to 1/3 of 6. Therefore PC is equal to 2 centimeter. CM, that is 3 centimeter, and PC is 2 centimeter. So I will get MP as CM minus PC, that is 3 minus 2, and therefore MP is equal to 1 centimeter. Here we are using segment addition property. Now consider triangle AMP. In triangle AMP, angle AMP is 90 degree. By Pythagoras theorem, AP square is equal to AM square plus MP square. That is AP square is equal to AM, we got 3 root 3 the whole square, plus MP is 1, that is 1 square. So AP square is equal to 27 plus 1. How I got that 27? 3 square is 9. Root 3 square is 3. 9 3s are 27. So AP square is equal to 28. AP square is equal to 4 into 7. AP is equal to 2 root 7 centimeter. Question number 8. From the information given in figure, prove that PM is equal to PN is equal to root 3 into A. See here, what information is given? Triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle. All sides are of length A. MQ is equal to A, as well as RN is equal to also A. So if I consider triangle PMR, QM is equal to QR, therefore segment PQ is a median. So by Apollonius theorem, PM square plus PR square is equal to 2PQ square plus 2QM square. Substituting the values, PM square plus A square is equal to 2A square plus 2A square. So I will get PM square plus A square is equal to 4A square. So PM square is equal to 4A square minus A square. PM square is equal to 3A square. Taking square root, I will get PM is equal to root 3 into A. Similarly, we will prove PN is equal to root 3 into A using triangle PQN, and therefore PM is equal to PN is equal to root 3 into A. Next question, question number 9. Prove that the sum of squares of the diagonals of parallelogram is equal to the sum of squares of its sides. So quadrilateral ABCD is given parallelogram. Diagonal AC and diagonal BD intersect at point O. What I have to prove? AC square plus BD square, that is sum of squares of diagonals, is equal to AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square, that is sum of squares of all sides. Now quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are congruent. AB is equal to CD, BC is equal to AD. We know that diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore AO is equal to OC is equal to half of AC, and BO is equal to OD is equal to half of BD. That is, O is a midpoint of AC as well as BD. So in triangle ABC, segment BO is a median. So by Apollonius theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to 2BO square plus 2OC square. AB square, BC square I will keep as it is. Therefore AB square plus BC square is equal to 2 into the value of BO I will keep half of BD, and value of OC I will keep half of AC, and therefore what we will get, AB square plus BC square is equal to 2 into half of BD the whole square plus 2 into half of AC the whole square. So AB square plus BC square is equal to 2 into 1/4 of BD square plus 2 into 1/4 of AC square. So AB square plus BC square is equal to half of BD square plus half of AC square. So multiplying both the sides by 2, what I will get, 2AB square plus 2BC square is equal to BD square plus AC square. 2AB square I will write AB square plus AB square. 2BC square I will write BC square plus BC square, that is equal to, right hand side will remain same, that is BD square plus AC square. I know that quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. So here AB square, first AB square I will keep as it is. But the second AB square, instead of that I will write CD square. So it will become AB square plus CD square. Third term is BC square. I will keep that term as it is. The fourth term is BC square again. But I know that since this is parallelogram, BC is equal to AD. So replacing BC by AD, I will get AD square is equal to, right hand side will remain same, BD square plus AC square. So what I will get, AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to BD square plus AC square. So hence we have proved